The athletes you are about to see on Phenomenal Elite Wrestling are highly trained professionals who have spent years mastering their craft. Every maneuver, stunt, and performance is executed under strict supervision and with safety precautions in place. We urge all viewers, especially younger audiences, to never attempt to replicate or perform any of the moves seen on this program at home, school, or anywhere else. Stay safe, enjoy the show, and remember, leave the wrestling to the pros.
Because it's a big one. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is the Battle of the Fallen Angels Street Fight, and it is scheduled for... Introducing first.
Not only the Maiden of Metal, but the first ever winner of the Fallen Angel tournament, in honor of the late Nancy Benoit. Rayne Leverkusen going to face off against the other woman who has won that tournament in the 3-year history of P.E.W. under street fight rules here.
One of the absolute best in British women's wrestling. Been international, been to Japan, and now here at Phenomenal Elite Wrestling.
Nyte, the most recent winner of that Fallen Angel tournament. It was just back in October. That Toil and Trouble victory over Lily Winter in the tournament final, and very different winner in terms of her personality, in terms of her outlook on life, to Rayne Leverkusen. Two very, very different women about to square off here.
One thing I can respect is coming to the ring with weapons. Given this is a street fight, you know what you're doing if you come with something that you're going to use.
And Violet Nyte coming prepared. The referee's job here is really pretty simple. No disqualifications, no count-outs, so stay out of the way, and when the time comes, count to 3 or ready to the submission. Here we go. Swing and a miss from Violet Nyte. Like a baking tray. Whatever it was, Leverkusen was able to dodge it, and now Rayne Leverkusen with the chops.
Both these competitors coming into this match with different tactics, it's seen. Leverkusen coming in with pace, coming in with aggression, trying to get in early.
Leverkusen, who only recently, just a couple of months ago, returned from a full year on the shelf with a knee injury. Since been winning championships in promotions up and down the country. Wanting to prove here she is the best of the two when it comes to Fallen Angel tournament winners.
You have to remember, you don't know what she was doing in that year off. She could have been doing tape study, going to the gym, working on her craft so she could come back better than ever.
Give her that Storm's End there, that elevated Boston Crab, but in the end, Nyte with the running senton, looking for a fisherman suplex. Step of the elbow. Strike from Leverkusen. Leverkusen likes nothing more than a fight, and she's getting one here.
That's definitely taken something out of Nyte, but Nyte intelligent to get out of the ring.
Whether that was by design or just momentum that took Violet Nyte out of the ring, either way, it has maybe given her a few seconds away from Leverkusen, but Leverkusen straight back on her.
I will give Nyte a bit of benefit in her tactical prowess, given she came with the weapons and she got herself out of the ring, and again she's on top as they come towards us.
Remember, there's no countouts here, no disqualifications. This could spill anywhere around the building. Quite honestly, it could spill onto the streets of Eddington. Yeah, I mean, dangerously close to us here. Some of the technical equipment, the camera gear.
Back and forth affair, but it's a full-blown fight, full-blown bar fight, slobber knocker here, as they're knocking lumps out of each other.
Leverkusen still dictating things here. And some of the fans holding Violet Nyte in place for another chop from Leverkusen.
Tactical piece of impromptu teamwork there.
They are headed back round the side of the fans here. Maybe this is going to, at some point, soon spill back towards the ring, or maybe not. Leverkusen trying to send her into that radiator, and it's Leverkusen who went face first into the radiator.
Brutal face full of metal and plastic there on the radiator.
Violet Nyte has turned the tables here, leading Leverkusen all around the ringside area into that merchandise table. Nyte maybe trying to steal a raffle ticket or two on the way around. Sending Leverkusen into the wall. This is crazy. Where's this going? They're headed out of the main hall here.
Out of the ring and out of the hall.
Well, is that it?
I ain't going through there.
As I said, this could go anywhere. Maybe alert the police in Stratford-upon-Avon and in Ettington. Oh. Maybe it's coming back this way. Oh my God. Leverkusen seems to have dumped a bin on the head of Violet Nyte. Got a chair as well, it's all legal.
Nyte out of the bin and straight into a chair.
Straight out of the frying pan into the fire. That's our version of it. Now, Leverkusen, it's already a hard floor. It's going to be even harder with that steel chair down there. The suplex there.
Well counted from Nyte.
Nyte now, Nyte's got the bin. Give her a little bit of revenge. Leverkusen, though, kicks the bin into her. She may have damaged her left ankle. Violet Nyte has been telling anyone who will listen she is the rising force in British wrestling after winning that Fallen Angel tournament, but Leverkusen can prove the original is still the best when it comes to winners of that tournament.
And back towards us they seem to come as Nyte gets away from Leverkusen, giving herself some time to breathe, giving herself some fresh air.
Obviously the dangerous nature of this on full display. Leverkusen goes into the door.
Incredible use of the environment there.
Well, Leverkusen may be out cold here. Referee is pleading with Violet Nyte to bring this back towards the ring, but really there's no authority to do that because, as I say, no countdowns. It's going to stay out here for as long as they want. Fans in Ettington trying to just get some energy going into the veins of Rayne Leverkusen. Violet Nyte just taunting not just Leverkusen but all the fans who are on her side. Face first into the edge of the ring there. Nyte is proving to be pretty vicious, pretty ruthless in this kind of environment. We know that Violet Nyte is the type of competitor who takes no prisoners, and what is that? It's a unicorn.
Nyte taking a second away to taunt the fans, to make them realize who she is, but still giving Leverkusen time to breathe.
Oh, Unicorn kicked out of the way. Kick a Unicorn. Leverkusen with the Unicorn to the face. It's a weird sentence.
Disgusting actions from Nyte kicking a Unicorn. Unicorn did nothing wrong.
That's 7 years bad luck. Now Nyte and Leverkusen are going to meet in the corner here. Anything is a weapon, potentially, including unicorns. By the way, immediately after this match, Big Daddy Unicorn, Jason Joshua, gets his shot at regaining that P.E.W World title. Leverkusen stomped on her arm there. Might not be long until this one is over.
Maybe dislocating the elbow there, or the shoulder. You can see her holding on to it.
Leverkusen must be terrible thoughts running through her mind up to that knee injury. The same thing happening to her arm. It's got wrapped around the chair here. What is the Violet Nyte doing? Sends her neck first! Neck first into the ring post.
Brutal from Nyte.
That can damage your spine. Violet Nyte doesn't care. She absolutely does not care about the welfare of Rayne Leverkusen.
But incredible depth of understanding to know where Rayne Leverkusen was and what kind of damage you could set up with that chair.
Our ring announcer and referee here are indicating that we might need some assistance. Wouldn't be surprised after what looked like a horrendous impact with that chair wrapped around her throat for Leverkusen.
I'll continue. Yeah. Continue.
She's defiantly getting back to her feet. I think the referee was wondering whether to call this off, but Leverkusen is insistent that she's going to continue.
Both competitors back in the ring now.
Like dragging Leverkusen back in. See, Leverkusen is holding onto that shoulder that was damaged. This Nyte has a chain, a steel chain.
And now again, as Nyte bringing the weapons into the ring, you know where they are. You know what you have. You have time to think about what you can do with the weapons you bring.
Test the waters here on the cover, a bit of a lackadaisical cover, and Leverkusen kicked out. She'll try again, will Nyte. It's kicking out on one this time. She's nothing if not persistent is Violet Nyte. Nyte strikes to Leverkusen, another pin attempt. Coming thick and fast now for the winner of the 2024 Fallen Angel tournament. That baking tray, the one she brought out here. Nyte should be right to the top of the skull of Leverkusen. Leverkusen might be out. Out on two. Violet Nyte's done a very good job here of taking not just Leverkusen out of this one, but the fans as well. It's a kind of hushed atmosphere. A lot of concern here for Leverkusen.
Still clutching that shoulder, I want to point out. Clutching that shoulder that was injured on the outside, that the referee and the commentator and the announcer and everybody checked up on.
Yeah, and that chair now wedged between the top and middle turnbuckle. Leverkusen able to put the brakes on just in time. Violet Nyte does the same. Both women nearly colliding with the steel there. Nyte had her up in the fireman's carry position. Both determined to throw each other into there. Finally, Violet Nyte goes head first into that steel chair.
Eats that chair, eats that steel. Violet Nyte on the floor again now. Leverkusen still clutching that shoulder, but having a little bit more feeling in it. You can see her pumping her fingers, getting some blood, touching the tips of her fingers, making sure she's still got feeling.
Yeah, the adrenaline flowing for Leverkusen. There will be some damage to that left arm, but I guess that's an issue for tomorrow morning. At the moment, she's just got to get through this fight, and it is a fight. It's not a wrestling match between these two.
Using her still strong arm, her right arm, to throw vicious forearms, and every time seeming to go back to check that left shoulder.
Strikes here from Leverkusen, as you say, with that good right arm. Violet Nyte was able to fight back and then breaking the eyes. Completely within the rules here, in the sense that there really are no rules. Clothesline. Leverkusen finding the energy again. Knocking Violet Nyte with the swinging kick. Got her on the second time of asking. Violet Nyte goes down. Leverkusen's going to look for the Storm's end. Nyte kicked her away.
Maybe wasn't able to get that due to that left shoulder, still clutching it.
Agility and a cutter. Nyte might be out. Leverkusen going to hook the inside leg on the cover. Oh wait, it's Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams dragging the referee out of the ring. Adams has already made his mark tonight. Victory over Oscar Prospero. Now look at this face to face with Rayne Leverkusen. These two don't like each other at all. Meanwhile, the bacon tray. Oh, Adams got hit in the head. Big mistake.
Leverkusen to the chair.
Big mistake from Violet Nyte. Nyte can't believe what she's done. Spine buster. And into the Storm's end. Can Leverkusen turn her over? She can. Nowhere to go for Violet Nyte, who taps out. She taps out, and Leverkusen wins the street fight.
Lovely performance by both these women. Shocking ending, coming in the fact that Leverkusen was able to take advantage of the miscommunication there and seal the win using that AA spine buster onto a chair.
Tyler Adams walking around the ring here, checking on Violet Nyte, who's obviously one of his allies. And I'll tell you what, Tyler Adams, who has been as obnoxious as they come, not just tonight, but for a long time, he got what he deserved. Violet Nyte got what she deserved as well. Great to see Rayne Leverkusen winning the battle of the fallen angels.
Leverkusen still clutching that left arm that caused us so many problems throughout the entire match, but being able to get her win in the end.
Great win here in Essington at Brave New World for the Maiden of Metal.